Heyo everybody, Haku here with my review for episode 19 of Tensei Shitara, Slime Datta. That time I was reincarnated as a slime, so this is coming like one day after my last review. But yeah, just watched the episode. In fact, it just came out kind of very shortly before recording this, and I enjoyed it a lot. I feel like some of the animation, at least towards the beginning, was kind of hit or miss, but I don't know. For me, production quality is always kind of secondary to story quality, and the story quality held up especially when it comes to one of my favorite things about the series, which is the large cast of various characters. That's probably my favorite thing, and we had a bunch of characters each getting their own time to shine and getting a little bit of development, so I liked all that. So starting out at the beginning, we've got Rimuru talking about who is here to help him fight Charybdis or whatever. He has the Kijin Guild and the High Orcs under his command, Gabiru and his Lizard Man bros. I guess technically now they're Dragonoot bros? Did we learn? Is that what they are? I think. Gobta and the Goblin Riders. And I kind of noticed the Goblin Riders, none of them are like the big cool looking hobgoblins or anything. They're just like the tiny original goblins. So none of the actual like big, more humanoid goblins seem to be actual fighters. And then 100 Pegasus Knights, led by the Knight Captain Dorf from Dworgen. So yeah, I think that's everybody he had with him there. And in addition, with the Kijin there was, the one blacksmith, Kurobe, wasn't there, but Shuna was there. Despite the fact that we haven't really seen Shuna do much of, like, anything at all, besides kind of fan servicey stuff, I guess. But yeah, it was kind of a big deal when she was first introduced that she was a monster that could use magic like that. And now we've kind of not really seen her use magic at all since then. Me just noticing that recording now. But either way, Charybdis has magic jamming, so the magicules around it get all sort of disrupted, so magic attacks do less damage, really. Gabiru and Benimaru each take down a Megalodon, which I thought was really cool. I love seeing Guild get some spotlight there, seeing just the cast all getting attention. Soka and Soe have a scene, so do Shion and Ronga. Shion and Ronga have a lot of scenes, actually. They spend a lot of time with them, which I thought was really good. So all the Megalodon get taken out, leaving just Charybdis, of course. Then Charybdis starts using scale manipulation. Cool, I guess. Like, toward the beginning, some of the fighting sequences were kind of stilted and the animation was kind of weird, but it looked better as the episode went on and when we got into Rimuru fighting Charybdis. And even at that point, it wasn't bad, it was just different, you know? Some of the animation wasn't really bad, it was just kind of off and seemed a bit different, but it was still good. So it uses scale manipulation. Rimuru jumps in and uses gluttony to stop the scales, but they just keep regenerating anyway. We then have kind of a narrated, drawn-out battle against the regen of Charybdis. They just keep going all out, hitting it with all they've got. People are getting injured, and they only manage to accrue about maybe 30% damage because it just keeps regenning the whole time. That's when Rimuru notices that it was after Milim all along. She can tell that it's Phobio, and Milim, from her sleeping and waking up to jumping in and getting to fight, Milim is the best. I really thought when she first got introduced, I was like, she's very fan servicey, she seems like kind of a generic this type of character, but the more she has been around, the more I love Milim. Just more and more each episode, she becomes better and better, and she's really one of the most entertaining characters to watch in the series. So Milim, I didn't think I was going to like her at first, but she's grown on me so much that she might even be my favorite character. Phobio then, once he's all healed and they save him and take down Charybdis and everything, tells them about Footman and Tyr, which is important because Gabiru then says, sort of what ties into it is that Trainee's able to draw a mask shape and is like, is this one of the masks you saw, and they describe the way Footman and Tyr look. And when they describe Footman, it seems like Benimaru and Shion recognize it, so he may be one of the ones, or the one who attacked and destroyed their village. But Fobio says, nah, that mask is neither of theirs. Describes Footman and Tyr. Then Gabiru says, oh, I know that mask. It's Lapless. He worked for Gelmud. And he tells them about the moderate Harlequin alliance. Milim then connects all that to Clayman. She isn't sure, like, completely, but she's like, that sounds like it's probably related to Clayman. And I love her, everything about Milim here, where she's like, of course I wanted to smack him, but I'm not going to anymore. I matured so much. I loved her line where she's like, I've matured so much. I loved it. Then Carrion actually shows up. He's there. He apologizes for Fobio's behavior. Rimuru asks, okay, if you want to owe me one, then how about we have a peace agreement? And so he enters into a peace agreement with the animal kingdom of Urizania, who I want to see more of because I love the concept of it. And Carrion seems like a really, really cool character. So, yeah, that's basically all the episode had. I thought toward the beginning, like I said, some on and off animation, but overall it was good. What I loved this episode for, and they did, I don't know, I feel like some people might not like that they just took out Charybdis so easily, but I think it's fine. I think it all makes sense. I loved it for the characters, though. How everybody got to pitch in, have their own time to shine. There was development for it, like when, say, Gobta couldn't take out a Megalodon, so at the end of his little story in this episode, Hakudo was saying, oh, you couldn't even take down a Megalodon? I guess we're going to have to train you even harder. So I loved how this developed all the little side characters, how Shion and Ranga had so many moments. I thought that was really, really good. As well as Geld, Soka, Soe, all the others. Gabiru getting to take one down and getting to play a prominent role. I freaking love Gabiru and the Lizard Bros. So yeah, all that was really, really good. And one of the biggest things I have in my notes is that Milim has grown on me like an incredible amount. I really wasn't sure how I felt about Milim at first, but now I friggin' love Milim. So yeah, I thought it was great. I give it 8.5 Animal Kingdoms out of 10. I totally loved the episode, and I hope you did as well. So, yeah, like if you did like the video, and comment down there to tell me what you thought of the episode and what you thought of my thoughts on it. Subscribe for more. Tensei Shitara, Slime Datta again, so much more on the channel, like seriously a ton more on the channel. Sub for any of that. Follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel, or talk to you there. And if you want a link to our Discord server to talk to me or more of us on Discord, then just ask and I can give you a link. That's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.